And we're live now. Now I gotta get it up on the computer. I should have did that before we started the live, but that's
Yeah.
normal.
Will the comments be like to the side?
Alright, it's up. I just gotta watch for PLC to try and join, so I can let him in. But wonder if Abe is gonna join. Hey Blake, unfinished project, door support.
Goat, turquoise, white.
What's up, everyone? My watch hours are doing pretty good lately. I'm almost at 3,100.
Dang.
It only took me over a month and a half. My views are still down. Ever since before Christmas, they're down.
Yeah, Christmas. I think
3,094.
everyone-
It'd be nice if the computer was a little closer to me. Could sit it over here. No, I don't want to look that direction.
have to look back every comment. Yeah, that's true. People like to scroll shorts.
Jacob, can't hear you.
Oh, can you hear me?
Oh, wait a minute. Probably just because I had my volume turned off.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Oh.
it helps when I don't have my volume off.
That
I
does
was
help.
wondering why it was so silent. Yeah, Blake. It's YouTube is becoming basically like a TikTok now, where everyone watches YouTube Shorts instead of long videos anymore.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping in the spring views pick back up again.
All right. See ya.
Yeah, Blake. I'm not good with technology. All right, see you, Blake. Okay, what? Abe is not. He didn't see the. I don't think he even saw the email
Nah, I
that I
messaged
sent
him.
this morning. I even sent it ahead of time.
That never happens.
It's been a while since we went live together.
Yeah, it's been probably like a month or so, maybe.
A month and a half. Out of curiosity, I want to see.
I don't know if it was on
Don't
me.
ask why I have a coat on because I sat down here with the coat on and I feel comfortable with it on. So I left it on. It's been a month.
I think that was my
Uh,
last stream too. So it's been a month since I've streamed.
Yeah, probably. Well, the last time we streamed it was on your channel, I believe.
Oh. Dang.
But yeah, it was about a month ago. But that one got 126 views on it too. Not bad.
Was the title Jacob Cox is fired?
Uh, no, just going live with Jacob Cox. That's
Maybe
what
people
that
do
one's
like
called.
it then.
I might have changed the title on that one.
Hmm.
You know what I
Sure.
didn't do is change the title to this stream. Let me do that right quick. I think it just says live with restream. That's
Yeah.
exactly what it says. Change that. And all I have is a white screen. That's normal for me.
At least the Wi-Fi is working.
Here it is.
So there's one watching. I think it's you.
Who knows how many people are watching? 15 people could be watching.
That
For
would
all
be
we
fun.
know.
All right, I can probably only stream for like an hour, 2 hours and a half. Unless I got to dinner.
Alright, that's fine. My dad just came down here and got our stuff, so I imagine now I'll soon be getting warmed up. Okay. So save. I said save. Okay, first, that's fine. Your page isn't responding. No crap. Okay, save again. Everything's fine.
Everything's definitely working.
Yeah. Living Yankee Free came in the other night and helped me get the GoPro connected to the computer. So now I'm using the GoPro as a webcam instead of the computer webcam. Texas Donna, good evening. Oh, I'll be there, Donna. Well, that's if Joey can keep it going. But thanks.
He'll be 16, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
16, I'm the youngest one, but also the tallest one.
Are you like 6 foot tall?
I've got to be close. I was about 5'9.5" a long time ago when I last measured myself, and now I'm over everyone's head. Hey, Blake, you're back. Heck, I'm even taller than my dad by a
Yeah.
long shot. My oldest brother is actually the shortest out of my two brothers. Texas Donna, how many kids in your family? I just have two brothers. So, 3 including me. Well, kids.
I didn't work.
Oh, dang, I lost a subscriber. Dang it.
I lost like 5 yesterday.
Could just be YouTube removing them for some dumb reason.
That would be
I know
something.
YouTube does that. But 400. Is that the John Deere 400? Does that have a V twin in it? Here is the 400s are pretty decent. Heck, some of them might even have diesels in. I know my wheel was the B80. When I got that thing, it was had quite a few wires to fix because not only was the engine locked up, but uh, there was mouse nest in the dash.
That's not good.
No,
Mice are really annoying.
oh, I hate them. Our dog loves them though. Even gets a lot of trolls. Opposed twin. Now, does that have uh, V twin? A V twin Onan in it?
Yeah, we both have a channel.
TLC will join them.
He will?
Yeah, he said he'll give it a try. So whenever he gets a chance to jump in. Oh, it's a cola. Nice. Actually, I should put at least Jacob's channel down in the title or the description.
Thanks.
Try.
Twisted Mopar garage. Cool. The thing is in the way, so I think that's
Wait, what? Chris Mopar Garage. Good evening. It's been a minute since you were in a stream. Right, back to what I was doing. Copy link. Over to go back. YouTube.
Blake says you should make more videos. More videos, the better, I guess.
Yeah, as long as people watch them.
Yeah. Not.
All right, Texas Donna. Jacob's link is in the description if you want to check him out.
I don't really know what that comment's not supposed to say.
What?
Have hard none when you're on live.
Yep, he probably ain't getting notified when we go live.
Oh.
YouTube has been doing that a lot lately.
Yeah, they'll do that with me too.
Texas Donna. TLC will probably jump on then. He said he'll give it a try eventually. So if he gets a chance, he'll jump on. Try to anyhow.
Abe still hasn't responded, so.
Abe is fired.
fired.
We even talked about it in his live last night.
Oh, wait. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. How can I lie? Kind of getting warm here. Sitting here with a hunting coat on, with the direct heat blowing right on me. Blake, if he's fired, can I be hired? Sure.
As long as you don't get fired, then.
Yeah.
Man, my resume's not going to be good. I'm going to have to say I've been fired by people.
Yeah, you've been fired a lot lately. You tried to fire me yesterday. I
I
jumped
know.
in right as you said that I was fired.
Showed up at the wrong time.
Now, I showed up at the right time. You were saying it at the wrong time.
Yeah, that's fair.
It'd be cool if we can get 4 people to join us here in the live.
Yeah.
Not like here, there, but here, here.
Oh, okay. Like all 4 of us in PA? Is that what you're saying? Are you saying like all 4 of us in the same state?
Oh, like not watching here, there. I'm talking about here, here, here in the live stream. Joining us real time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, if Cam, if if Abe and Cam would join, that's what we need. Cam has been silent though.
Yeah. I think he posted on his Instagram like duck hunting. So he might be out camping. He might not much. I'm not too sure.
Hmm.
How much do I get paid? I need some money. 400. We all lose money doing YouTube actually. Now.
Yeah. Until you start earning, you're losing.
Yeah. Have you gotten any donations or members or something?
No members. I just got a little bit the day that I got super thanks, but that's about it.
Cool.
That was actually the first live stream when I got it. Like I got it that same day. But it'd be awesome to get some members here on the channel.
Yeah.
But
For like exclusive how-tos or something.
yeah. Like Joey Whisper 1776 is he started yesterday on doing live streams where members only the members could use the chat. I mean, anybody could watch the stream, but only members could watch or join the chat.
Yeah, a couple people do that.
Yeah. The members do deserve it though, but it was really hard to not be able to chat
Yeah, I feel like
all day long.
I probably I'm not gonna do that for live streams just because like I know way less people are gonna join the members, so I might as well just keep it everyone can chat.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it unless I had like a lot of members. That's the only way I'd do it. Have
Yeah.
one member, it ain't worth only allowing one person to chat. Yeah, Blake. I don't really know how to make a Kohler non-bullet or no. Never mind. I read that wrong. Yeah, Kohlers aren't bulletproof, so you don't have to make them non-bulletproof.
What is the difference between a subscriber and a member? A member pays you monthly to see like exclusive content or can get like badges in the comments and stuff like that. But a subscriber is just like for free. Like what you subscribe to him, then that's for free.
Yeah, subscribers just basically that's a way of getting notified for when you go. Basically, when I upload or
Yeah.
and members are just basically so you can get exclusive stuff. Basically, like none of the Kohlers are bulletproof, especially when they're rebuilt. And that is exactly why the Power King ain't getting run very much because that thing was rebuilt, and I'm not running it much because I want that thing to run a little longer. Twist Power Garage. Been working on a 3020 industrial. Sweet.
I I have the window open and the dogs are barking because I can hear your voice.
Yeah, Blake. The old ones, I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying they're not bulletproof. If you treat them good and aren't over revving them 4,000 RPMs like TLC does to his craftsman, then yeah, they'll hold up. They'll be fine. But if you're beating them to death, yeah, they ain't gonna hold up. No engine is gonna. But they're definitely not bulletproof. If you baby them, they'll last a little longer.
If you ever get like a tractor or something that doesn't work, you should shoot it.
The,
It's bulletproof.
the what?
If you ever get a tractor that like doesn't work anymore and you can't fix it, you should shoot it. You should shoot it to see how bulletproof it is.
Do what Bond Billy wants me to do and catch
Yeah,
one on fire.
yeah. That would get so many views.
To catch you. Get one that rear end is exploded, engines exploded. Basically, nothing salvageable on it. Take everything that is good off and just burn it. That'd be a good. That'd be a good stove though. Make a wood stove out of one. Out of the rear end of one. That would
That's
be
pretty cool.
different. No, that's a bad idea. It's good, but bad idea. Ooh, like that's one thing that I really got to be careful when I'm plowing with wheels because of how I have that plow mounted. Because all the stress from that plow is going straight to the rear axles because, well, the axle housings because it's pushing against the axle housings. So every time I'm going full speed and hit a rock or something with the plow, it's putting a lot of stress on them. Cast iron housings. First move power garage. Yeah, I agree. The old single cylinder Kohler engines, they were the best ones ever built. But the second they need rebuilt, it's not worth it because they ain't gonna hold up. Once you destroy that original piston and rings, there ain't no going back. be prepared to spend a lot of money on a lot of rebuild kits because it ain't gonna keep going very long on each rebuild. Perfect example. My pap has a John Deere. What does he have? 318, I think it is. Is it? I think it's a John Deere 318, something like that. 300 something. But it has a 12 horsepower cooler in it. He rebuilt that thing. Well, sent it out to get rebuilt. I don't know what kind of rebuild kit they used. If it must have been a Chinese version, but he only ran a couple tanks of gas through that thing, and it shut off and wouldn't run again. So I pulled the head off of it, and there was so much slop around the piston. It's unbelievable. Like it just shredded that. Either they shredded the rings or shredded the cylinder. Christmas Power Garage. Used to be able to bore them out, buy new pistons. Probably not the case today. You can bore them out and get bigger sized pistons, but I'm saying the rebuild kits, the aftermarket pistons don't last like the factory pistons lasted. Basically, anything aftermarket that ain't factory is terrible quality. And that's one thing with rebuilding the 722 Kubota engine that I have is that I can't find a good quality rebuild kit for it. I'd like to get a factory Kubota OEM rebuild kit for it to rebuild it. But all the only rebuild kits I'm finding are Chinese knockoffs, and I'm not doing that because I know they ain't gonna last. It ain't worth putting the money into getting it rebuilt with Chinese parts because they ain't gonna last. Why is that, Blake? What's wrong with you owning? I ain't enjoying that was not a 318. Good grief. What is between the 318 and the 300? Man. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they are hard to work on, but I mean, they last pretty long though. Heck, Onan and Cummins are basically the same thing. They're good quality. Oh man, this has bothered me trying not knowing what model that is. 200? Is it a 300? I don't think it's a 300.
Whoa.
Of course, a new thing came up. Longer, Blake. Longer.
I can join the stream on the computer while I'm from the hand. That's weird. Is TLC gonna join?
When he gets a joint. Oh, wow. Once he gets a chance. I think he's on. He's still on another live stream right now.
Oh, okay.
Unless they shut that down. But he'll join if he can. It might be a 300. This is really bothering me.
If you can't find out, it's just gonna pop in your radar like doing.
It might be a 314. I'm pretty sure it's not a. Pretty sure it's a 314. To be honest.
Yeah, he's trying to figure out between 318.
Yeah, between the 318 and 300. Hey, LS. It's definitely not a 300. Pretty sure it's a 314. I'm almost positive. Jacob probably has no idea what we're even talking about.
Yeah, I got absolutely no clue. I don't work on tractors, so I got.
Blake, that's similar. That's a 314 right there. It's pretty bad when Blake, being the John Deere lawnmower guy, can't think of what's between the 318 and 300.
Oh,
Oh, your comment didn't show up.
sure.
Repost. Or it showed up and you just deleted it before it showed up on the restream.
Ooh, that could be.
Could be. Because I'm going off the restream comments.
317.
Could be a 316 for all I know. No, I don't think. No, it ain't a 317. Pretty sure it's a 314. Dang. This is sad. I haven't worked on that thing for a while. Mainly because it needs full rebuild. I'd rather just get a factory good running engine to put in it. Well, factory. It'd be cheaper than having to rebuild it 50 times before you finally get a good engine to put in it.
Yeah.
Or we just get another 3-cylinder Kubota and put in it. That would solve all the issues.
You don't know what they are, but and they're not showing up. 314,
Yeah.
316, 317.
Living Yankee Free is still alive. That means TLC is still on there. No big deal. I got it. Maybe I can. Maybe it's on live if I go in here. Oh, they're just not. Oh, now they're showing up. What the heck? 314, 316, 312. I'm about 99.9% that's a 314. That just sounds better. Blake, is it an H1? What the devil is an H1? Is that like a newer version? What's an H1? Obviously not up to snuff on the John Deere's. If you can't tell, which you probably can't.
What's up, Ella? Who is DLC live with?
Living Yankee free. Let me see if I can find him in the comments. I'm not gonna say anything. He'll join if he wants to join. Oops. No, that's not what I want, Close. Okay. Ooh, I don't see his comments. Yeah, he's in there. Brooks Bugs. What's up? Does it have a one hydraulic spool valve? It has two. Has two levers for hydraulics. Which is one reason I like that thing, because it's hydraulic. So you put a plow, snow plow, or a snow blower on it, it's powered by hydraulic, which is a nice thing with it.
It's 317 and 312. I'm guessing Aiden's gonna
I'd
say
make
no. It's a 314.
this is pretty sad. It may. Oh man, it probably is a 317. Okay, let's get off this topic. Now you got me triple guessing myself.
Too embarrassed. Can't.
No,
You can't think of the name.
I don't remember what it is. Perfect example. I'm not a John Deere guy, so.
It's up again, Ella.
So I'll be 16 here in a couple hours. Yeah, Blake. Not sure if you can hear that. I'm not. Anyhow, there's someone out there.
Wait, what was that?
Brother's truck. There might be someone out there looking at it.
Oh,
Something.
that can be a lot.
Be right back. Can you handle a stream for a couple minutes or a couple seconds? I'm not gonna be out there long.
You're giving me a lot of responsibility, but I got it, I think. He doesn't know what he just did. I have control. All right, everybody, just comment down below. It's Aiden's fault real quick. This is like a 4-month battle we've been going through, so everyone just comment down below. It's Aiden's fault real quick, okay? just to see his reaction, because it'll be hilarious. Yeah. All right. Now we need okay, Blake the Collector has done it. Now we need everyone else. This is gonna be great. Hold on. I can get the stream up on my phone and comment too. I bet you he's gonna come back and then remove these comments and then type it's Jacob's fault and then pin the comment. I bet you that's what's gonna happen. Alright, hold on. It's Aiden's fault. Alright. Now we just need everyone else to do it. How many people are on? I don't know. I didn't check. What was he doing? I have no clue what he's doing. I thought that truck that was revving up was his dog at first, and I was very, very, very confused because I didn't know dogs could make that noise. At least, well, that loud. And that kind of sounded dumb to me. All right. Brooks Bugs, LS, and I actually don't know if the other one's on. Everyone comments Aiden's fault. If you haven't been here for a couple months, then it wouldn't make sense. But if you have been, it would make sense. Now I'm just staring awkwardly because I have no clue what to say. Okay. Does anyone have any questions in the comments? Or I can just stare at the screen and awkwardly wait. No? Okay, that's fair. Okay, what can I talk about? Do I work on stuff? No. Not really. I fish. I do a lot of fishing. I don't work on a lot of stuff. I don't fortunately have a farm or anything. I wish I did, but I didn't. You're muted.
Now what did I do?
Huh?
Now what did I do? You're trying to tell everyone to say it's my fault.
I was just trying to get everyone to say it, but only Blake the Collector said it. I think I lost everyone. So I was staring at the screen for like 15 seconds because I didn't know what to say.
They didn't want to see you.
That's fair. That was a truck revving up.
The what?
That was that noise a couple minutes ago was a truck revving up.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was a dog.
It's running on about 7 out of 8 cylinders, so no big deal. With straight headers on it. Well, just headers. It ain't got no exhaust on it whatsoever. Well, the exhaust that it did have on it got ran over. So. No big deal. Don't ask how the exhaust got ran over, but what you don't know won't hurt.
Does it have a
Don't need no
muffler?
exhaust.
Does it have a muffler?
That's one of the things that got run over.
Yeah.
You don't need an exhaust or muffler or exhaust. Headers.
Oh.
Like, bluegill are some of the easiest fish to catch.
Yeah.
I've caught them on. I literally caught bluegills on bare hooks.
Yeah, they're
So
pretty dumb.
and dandelion buds.
I have caught one on a candy cane fishing before. Candy cane fishing pole before.
Hey, they're easy to catch.
Ooh, I know. I should catch a bluegill on a bluegill on a bluegill. I like start with a baby and then catch like a bigger one like that big. Wait, that's I don't know
That'd
if
be a
I'll do
big
that
bluegill like that.
actually. Yeah. I didn't
Maybe if you're fishing for bass.
Yeah, I'll probably do bass. I've caught a blue cat that was about that big. Probably 2 feet. So 2 feet is
2 feet. You have 2 feet, don't you?
maybe yeah, it was probably 2 feet. You could fish off your tractors. There you go. You could like catch a fish off
Yeah,
your
Blake.
tractor.
I used to fish a decent amount, but I don't go on my way to fish much anymore.
I fish a lot.
My brother does. He he dreams fishing.
He dreams fishing.
Hmm.
That's a true fisherman right there. Then.
In fact, he was ice fishing yesterday.
Ooh, ice fishing. I haven't been
Pond,
ice fishing in.
our pond was 3.5 inches thick,
Oh,
borderline being safe. Like if you jump on it, you're probably gonna get through. So
yeah, I would probably wait for a little bit thicker of ice.
a couple of years ago, it was so thick that I actually took the wheel horse out there and used that to plow snow off of it. It was like 1.5 feet thick. That was awesome being able to go out there and do donuts with the wheel horse. I'm not joking either.
Oh, you should have
Even with
filmed.
tire chains on it. Maybe I had tire chains. Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to plow without tire chains.
You got to film that this year.
What?
Doing donuts.
I can only do that on ice because it'll roll over. That thing is really easy to roll over.
Sounds like you speak from experience.
Yeah, a couple close calls. Heck, I can roll the hand over. I can roll the thing over by hand. So
Oh, well, that's probably not too stable then.
if I lean over a little too far, it'll roll over practically.
Dang.
It is there ain't much to it, so they're really light.
Wow.
Yeah, Blake. You should have saw some dirt flying yesterday when I was plowing a little bit. Oh no, that was a couple days ago. Whenever we had the snow, but there was some dirt flying. I'll give it that. Yeah, landing about 3, 4 feet behind me.
It's like as big as me.
4 foot, nothing and a half.
All right.
I plowed our driveway on the one and only video that I got out with it. But that whole video was plowing without tire chains. But when I did our neighbor's driveway, which goes here's the road and here's the driveway like that. And their driveway is pretty steep and it's a blacktop driveway. So that was fun doing that without tire chains. So I did find them. I put them on. And I had to go a little bit at a time to off to the side until I got up on the top. And when because I tried going straight up their driveway without the tire chains, and no, it wasn't having it. So I had to go up like that a little bit and take a little bit at a time. So when I put the tire chains on, I pushed right up to the garage doors, and I went up and just cleared everything off that way. It was really nice having tire chains. It didn't even spin a little bit. Like, it's a 3-speed. So I was in third gear revved up. So it can push. That's why, as I said, I gotta be really careful with how I plow with that thing, what I hit with, because there's a lot of stress going on there in them axle housings. It'll crack them things off in a heartbeat.
We used to have a driveway in Alaska that was like just straight downhill. It was a terrible driveway. And whenever the plow trucks would come, they'd like almost shove it off into the driveway.
Mm-hmm.
It was not fun.
They do that here. Like I did have it running, but it needs a carburetor to get it to run on its own. Carburetor that I had on it, which ain't even a S8D 8 horsepower Wisconsin carburetor. It's a 10 horsepower carburetor. But that carburetor just kept flooding it out. The intake would fill up with gas and it wasn't happy. And it didn't matter how many times what I did to that carburetor, it just overflowed. So I gotta get a carburetor for it. They're not cheap. But that engine does run good when it runs. Besides, it was rebuilt. It don't have hardly any runtime on that rebuild. Wisconsin's they're great engines, and they're even better when they have uh, starter generator. Oh man, cranking it over that starter generator, you can't beat that sound. But the engine I have on the wheel horse now, it's a Wisconsin Robin, so technically a Wisconsin, just not the old, the good Wisconsins. I mean, it is a good engine, but
I should probably go in like around 10 minutes or so. I gotta
all right.
get dinner in my stomach.
Ours probably wasn't even started yet. Y'all can barely even see me here. Just my head.
Yeah.
So I take it Abe ain't gonna join.
Nah, he's fired.
Maybe if we make a comment, get him in here.
I think he said he has like something at church tonight, so he's probably not gonna get back for a little while.
All right, see you, Blake.
Have a good night.
Like you'll be like duct tape. You say that, but an hour later you'll still be here. Maybe.
Maybe.
Jacob, you probably, yeah, you don't have any idea what I mean by that. You'd have to be
What?
watching duct tape and what I said about being an hour later and still here.
Did he do that?
Oh, he does it all the time.
Yeah.
He'll
I
say
think
he'll say bye, but an hour later he'll still be saying bye.
last stream that I was on, he did that.
I don't know. I don't know that duct tape was ever in one of my live streams. You'd have to be watching either Joey Whisper 1776, which he has 601 601,000 subscribers.
600?
Yeah,
Dang. What's he called?
Joey Whisper 1776. If you're good with a little bit of swearing, he don't
Joey.
do it often. He tries not to. But uh, Living Icky Free, which is who's alive now. That's where TLC is. But he's actually live with them right now with duct tape, unless they shut down. But after oh, duct tape is leaving right now. Apparently, I just see it. Buy duct tape.
I like looked up the guy that you're talking about, and I didn't see anything that he was live with.
Oh no, Joey isn't live. Living Yankee Free is live. She's a trapper and hunter. Which he was in my live stream the other day. I mean he was in the chat, not actually in the live stream.
Is that where you're saying TLC is?
Yeah, he's in the chat. I don't know
Oh,
if he was using chat lately. He might be lurking.
I thought you were saying like he was actually live with him, and I couldn't see that, so I was kind of confused.
No, he's in the chat, but I don't see him for a while. He may just be lurking, or he may just be busy.
Yeah,
But did you find Living Yankee Free?
I did. Yeah,
Yeah, it has 402 subscribers or something like that. 400 something.
yeah. I'll check him out later. I mean, he seems pretty cool.
The Joey, we got a good clan, the Waka clan. Pac-Man. It's when people cross double line. But he's a dump truck driver in New Jersey.
Oh,
So he tries to do live streams every day.
dang.
Depends if he's able to. But he does, like today he did a 6 hour long live stream.
That's a really long live stream.
I'll tell you exactly how long him and like 4 other channels. I'm sure there was a lot more channels than what I think. But they did on New Year's Eve through New Year's Day, 12 o'clock p.m. through 12 o'clock p.m. the next day. They did 24-hour live stream for New Year.
That's really long.
Mm-hmm.
They got good at watch time from that.
Oh man, I practically have all my watch time that I possibly need by the time I'm done with that. I'll tell you exactly how long Joey was live today. because he managed to get by with one. 6 hours, 11 minutes.
Dang. Oh, you're back. Not much.
Not much. We're just talking about Joey and Yankee about their live streams. So he didn't miss much. But that Joey is actually how I found TLC. That's how we connected.
Oh. How many streams have you guys done?
With TLC, just that one.
Oh, okay.
Possibly tonight if he gets a chance to join. But Blake, you're never gonna let him live that down, are you? Blake, what do you have against Fords?
Fords are
I
nice.
like the old Fords, but you'll never see me in a Chevy. But I'm all out Dodge guy. Never.
All right, I'm gonna leave at 1 hour and 5 minutes.
All right.
Newer
Yeah.
Fords, junk. I'm
Like
like,
newer ones are, but I like the power strokes. Well, some of the 6.0s and 7.3s, like 6.9 RDI. Well, theirs aren't power strokes, but 6.9 RDI, 7.3 RDI, and a 7.3 power stroke, and the older 6.0s. I like them. You can't beat the 7.3 though. Too late, Blake. I already said it. They're not bad if you don't beat them to death. And there's people getting 400,000 miles on them without an issue. If you use them what they're built for, you don't have issues with them. But then you got the 12 valve Cummins that can go over, that can easily get a million miles on them. Easily. And so that's why I want a first gen 12 valve manual. It'll go forever. Body will rust off of the frame. Everything around the engine will rot away before that engine quits. And the engine won't even have blow by yet.
said it's a pretty good engine then.
Oh yeah, Cummins, you can't beat them. 12 valve is the best Cummins. 24 valve is good, but that has computers. But you can power a 12 valve with one wire for the fuel shut off. Basically, fully mechanical. One wire to run that engine. No. See, that's GMC, Chevy. No, not me. I want a first gen 12 valve, or I'm good with a second or third gen 24 valve, or a 7.3. Blake, you say that, but you watch. Blake, this is to you. Do you watch JH Diesel? He's in Florida. I'll go ahead and wait for Blake to answer that. Do you watch JH Diesel and 4x4?
Never actually heard of that guy.
Now that's how you get scrambled right there. That's a 5 pounds.
Oh, I thought he was looking at the truck out there.
He was.
I thought he was someone that came from somewhere to buy it. Blake, you gotta check him out because he put a 77 or 78 GMC, or I think it's a Chevy body on a second gen Dodge frame. Now that is about the only Chevy GMC product I'd buy if it was on a Dodge frame with a 12 or a 24 valve. Also, Blake, you think your transmission will run with a 12 valve miles? 12 valve 12 valve transmissions aren't bad because they're hydraulic, not computerized.
Okay. My computer just glitched out. I can't see you. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see and hear you.
Okay. I can't see anything. I can't see the chat or anything.
But Blake, the 12 valve auto transmission ain't bad. But I'd still rather go with a manual. 5 or 6 speed manual. You can't beat a Cummins bolted up to a manual. You can't beat it. Anything bolted up to a manual, you can't beat it. Do you like the 6.6s? Is that Duramax there, Blake? Okay, now Jacob, now I can't see you.
Okay. I got no clue what's going on, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, we made it a lot longer, a lot smoother than it did last time.
Yeah. I gotta go anyways. Come on. Wait.
I mean,
You
I
see me
can
now?
hear you fine. No, I can't see you. I'm not a fan of Duramax, sir, Blake. Mainly because, well, it's a Isuzu slash Chevy engine. So, yeah, I'm not a fan of them. I mean, they're okay, but still not a fan of them. I'd rather go with Power Stroke or an IDI or a Cummins because you can't beat them. Especially the 7.3 IDI. They're bulletproof.
All right. I gotta go. I don't.
All right. Well, we'll have to do these live streams together more often. Hopefully, next time with a third person.
Yeah.
Blake, you're back at the Kohler engines again. Hey, Boo Boo.
All right. Good night, everyone.
All right. See you, Jacob.
Where do I leave? Oh.
He gone. Blake, you are right back at the Kohlers again. Old Kohlers are good. But I said it again, else. I said it before and I'll say it again. They're not bulletproof. Oh man, if TLC were in here, he'd probably murder us both because we're not talking about the Briggs. Blake, how long does it take to be a moderator of your channel? If you want to be a moderator, I got a lot of moderators. But if you want to be a moderator, you can. I think Blue Boat's a moderator. Zilly is a moderator. There's a lot of moderators on my channel. If everyone came in here, there'd be half the chat would be blue. But what does it hurt to have one more moderator? I guess. Let's get in here. I can add you. All right. Blake, Tennessee Mountain Homestead shot at a 14 horsepower engine. Is that a YouTuber, Blake? Yeah, me neither, Blake. But TLC and his craftsman with his 4,000 RPMs. 5,500?
About. Maybe more.
TLC only took his Briggs to 4,000 RPM because he didn't have a governor in it. I still don't think he has a governor in it. I think they're all out at Butcher Shop. Hey, I see food bags back here. I'll have to check them out there, Blake. I never heard of them. Hey, you're back, Blue. Yeah, he asked to be a moderator, so he's blue. Here, you're bluey, Blake. All right, see you, Blue Boat. Back there on the shelf. I see 2 boxes. Dang, we've been going for an hour 14 minutes. I guess they're gonna be making some of that tomorrow. Are you working tomorrow? Blue Boat. Hey, you gotta go, Blue Boat. They're good. Blake, is your brother selling his truck? He has it for sale, but that guy was just looking at it. He brought our brother something. Scrapple. So yeah, he was just looking around at it. Blake, what is this? What do you mean? Blue Boat, the link? That's what moderators do there, Blake. Just send out the links and stuff. It's 80s. I forget what year it actually is, but it's between, might be like an 83 and 84, right around there. F350 with a 351 Windsor crew cab, long bed. Yeah, we were gonna try and get Bentley's Outdoor Life in here, but that didn't work. Oh, nice, Blake. I'd love to get a 79. I'd love to get a 79. That's not got a lot of weight reduction. That's one thing that's hard to find around here, anyhow, is to find an old truck that ain't rotted out. Like my truck is a rare truck around here, mainly because it's not around here because it came from Georgia. But that truck has very, very minimal rust on it. Speaking of that, I wanted to show this to y'all. So my brother and my older brother went to the junkyard today and were truck part searching. And my brother found this here light for my truck cab to replace. I'll run up and grab the old light. This here is a million times better than the one I had. I mean, it's in really good shape. This is, I think, an 87 or an 88 rear cab light. But we gotta try and get this here lens cleaned up. But I mean, it's really good shape though. Well, the chrome is actually there, shiny. It's gotta get polished a little bit more. But I'll run up and grab the old light that was on it. Alright, see ya, Donna. Blake, a Ford with no weight reduction, rarer than the. It's because, Blake, that is because they all get run in salt. People run them in salt. It's hard on them. And then they don't wash them, and the salt just eats away at them. Or they run them in mud, and the mud just cakes up on it and rots them. Or leaves and stuff get in places, and it's rough. It's rough on any truck. But let me run up and show you the old light lens cover thing, light bracket thingy that was on my truck. Let me grab that right quick. All right. Blake, what's your opinion on the old Chevy cars? Depends which one you're talking about. Like the Chevelles, they're not bad. But, it just depends. Depends which one you're talking about. Malibu. It's a little iffy. But here's the old lens cover, shroud thing, whatever you want to call it. Lens holder upper thing. Light. whatever you want to call it. Anyhow, this is the old one. And look how crappy it is. Compared to the new used one. Look at that shininess. I think this here will buff out, but you have to work at that a little longer than you have to work at this one. But if you work at that long enough, you can get that to buff out. But man, just look at that shininess. I forget where the lens is, but the lens was actually all melted and yellowed. One of my first videos, short videos, shows this light when I was asking what kind of lens I should get for it. And yeah, this is what was on it. That's how part of the back of the cab got rotted. But yeah, here's the new one. New used. But the back of the cab kind of got a little bit of vent holes in because this here was leaking and the carpet down there held the moisture against it. Surprised that cab ain't rotted out more than it is because of all the moisture it got in the cab. And the cab was all closed up, so the moisture just got held in there. So it's basically like an oven. Oh, nice, Blake. You have to make a video of it. Yeah, my truck's an 86 F-150 302 bolted up to 4-speed with overdrive. I believe that has a E4OD in it. Already made my decision. When that blows, she's getting a manual put in her. Not a ZF5. I'm not exactly sure what I'd want to put in it, but or not a ZF5. I mean, probably like a 4-speed or something. But it'd have to have overdrive because I don't want to run that thing with high RPMs. That truck's gonna get babied. First truck, she ain't getting abused. It's gonna be a show truck when I'm done with it. But just look at that. In case you're wondering, I'm happy with this here lens because it's just in really good shape. What can I say? So one of these videos we'll put this here in. So sneak peek of it. I gotta put it somewhere where it can get scratched. Oh, nice, Blake. Don't run her in the salt. Second you run her in the salt is the end. Ain't no coming back. It'll eat that rust right off of there. It'll eat that paint right off of there. Well, unless you really wash it quick and good. Thorough. But I suggest not running her in the salt. If you do, make sure she's clean. Oh, nice, Blake. 350. Wonder if Yankee is. Nope. Yankee shot her down. Oh yeah, don't wait too long there, Blake. Once you get salt in there, it don't take long. Trust me. Salt is rough. I made my decision before I even bought my truck that it is not getting running salt. That's gonna be a nice truck, a nice day driver. Like probably in the winter, she'll be sitting. Unless we get rain and it's warm out. Then she'll go out, but ain't getting running salt. It's really hard to find an old Ford that don't have a bunch of weight reduction on her, so we're gonna try and keep her that way. But she'll get a bunch of rust proofing on her to be safe. Blake, do you drive yet? Or is that just you got your car ahead of time? Like I got my truck a year in advance and did absolutely nothing to it to get it ready. That's fine. Like that's a hard decision because they're all decent. The old garden old John Deere garden tractors. I don't. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of them, but I don't. I don't dislike them. So, in my opinion, they're all good. Well, old ones are all good. New ones suck. How old are you, Blake? If you don't mind me asking. Are you soon to be driving, or are you already? Or do you got a couple years yet? Oh, about 14. Nice. Blake, it's gonna start eating at you, not being able to drive yet. Tell you what, when I turned 15, I wanted to get my license. It, for a lot of years, quite a few years, it was really eating at me to drive. But now that I'm turning 16 tomorrow and gonna be able to get my permit, it's I'm excited for it, but at the same time, I'm nervous about it. Don't know why, but well, other than the way people drive nowadays. But my biggest fear is intersections, red lights. That's my biggest fear. It's nice because then you can get away from the house every now and then. Like I don't go anywhere very often, so I'm usually always here. But that'll change when I have a job. Blake, but I don't need a license to drive a John Deere A down the road. Around here, you do. You need a driver's license to drive a tractor on the road. What state do you live in, Blake? Out of curiosity. Thanks, sir, LS. I'm sure I will. I mean, I've been behind the wheel for a lot of years. So, I mean, ain't nothing new, but driving on the road, it's, yeah, different. Hey, Blake. Yeah, back roads are, you can't beat back roads. They're nice, Blake. I'm not gonna lie. I may or may not have driven our Super H on the road, but I was with my parents following right behind us to bring it home. Because actually, my dad was riding on there too. So, but that was fun bringing that home. Running on about 3 cylinders part time, no big deal. Down on power, slightly. But did it go? It did, but barely. That was fun bringing that home. Steep hill, we had to bring it up. Did it barely make it? Yeah, by the skin of our teeth. But it made it somehow. Yeah, LS. Driving down the road or down the field is the same. The difference is crazy drivers. Yeah. But LS, my biggest fear is red lights, intersections, basically. That's my biggest fear. Yeah, Blake, that's fine. You only need 3 cylinders to run somewhat efficiently. Yeah. Yeah. Number 4 cylinder is just an option. You don't need it, but it's nice to have when you do. Well, you never need it. Just just pretend I never said that. Blake, biggest fear I have is loss of brakes. So we'll see. That's why I have a manual. Because with a manual, you just downshift. Simple. No brakes required. Yeah. Right, Blake? 4 cylinder was an option back then. Yeah. Still an option. You don't need it. But it does help sometimes. But you don't really need the 4th cylinder. But sometimes it is nice to have when you need it. Oh, I forgot. You never need the 4th cylinder. Like I said, it's an option. Right, LS? There's always an emergency brake. Yeah, until that cable breaks. But you have it till then. It'll break the second that you need it. Yeah, Blake. Correction. Don't get a new Ford gun. You forgot to add new in there. If only you could edit without having to delete it. Yeah, Blake, back to the Dodge transmissions. My brother has a 99 2500 with a 24 valve with a manual. He's had that for a couple years now. He had that for a couple years now and didn't have any issues with the transmission. Mainly because that transmission has about $4,000 put into it. Because that transmission was built for hauling. I'll tell you, we put that transmission through a lot. Between plowing, snow, hauling trailers, tractors, which is pretty heavy, and doing his own hauling and pulling trailers. Pretty much, usually always pulling trailer with it. That transmission is still going strong. But like I said, that's also because it was built. I mean, when I say that thing was built, I mean that thing was built. Still going strong. About the only way I'd buy a second gen with a 24 valve with a manual is if that or a auto if that auto was built. I mean, it would have to be built. Blake, I'm excited for that 400. I'm gonna be riding in style. Yeah, it sounds like it. Got that V twin power. Blake, sorry, my autocorrect is messing up. Uh, you have one too many S's in the messing up there, Blake. Perfect example. It's messing up. Oh, nice. High and low. That makes it nice for if you're doing plowing with it or heavy hauling. Well, heavy hauling. Yeah, the auto correct. Blake, you got the zillies going on there. Oh man, if Zilly joined the live, that would make it even better. But I'm soon gonna have to shut it down. in a couple minutes. Planning planning on plowing a 16-mile stretch of snow with her. Nice. Now, Blake, does that have power steering? Then you got Blake stealing TLC's vocabulary. A boot 14. I'm a boot 14. Blake, you thief. Power assist steering. That's nice, especially when you have a heavy plow or a snowblower on it. Blake, Canadians can't steal, they borrow. Yeah, you borrowed a boot. Right, Blake? TLC needs to come in and translate Canadian. Maybe on the next live. I don't think he's gonna make it in on this here live. Maybe the link didn't work for him. It's pretty possible there. Yeah. Yeah, Blake, he had to deal with a couple people today. So he a little overprotective of you know who. But if you know why, and he has a good reason to have to take care of them. And you'd have to watch. Oh, you saw that? Me neither, Blake. But it don't really matter. I mean, it's you don't have to. Heck, maybe she'd be on a live stream whenever me and him go live again. But yeah, he that'd be weird of him to. It'd be weird of him to be posting pictures of it. And I'm not gonna ask either. I don't need to know. Blake, you have a formal Super H. We do. We have a regular H and we have a Super H. That's the one that I drove home. The Super H, running on 3 out of 4 cylinders. Blake, I have a video of a or a Willet start of it. I can get that and put it here in the chat. I have a couple videos of that actually. My channel. Videos. What's back? Oh, the Zillies. Zillies rubbing off on you there, Blake. That's not good, Blake. Zillies rubbing off on you. That's never good. Most of the people that are watching this are probably like, who in the world are they talking about? Well, in order for y'all to know, you have to go over and check out Joey Whispers 1776. Then you'll know who we're talking about. Dang, we've been going for an hour 50 minutes. Not bad. Blake. God tell silly. 6 foot. I think that says 6 foot. Restream badges over it. What? What are you talking about there, Blake? 6 foot. God tell Zilly. 6 foot. What are you talking about? Let me go over here so I can actually see. Dang, everything's covering that up. She is contagious, Blake. If knowing her, she'd probably be watching this but lurking in the background, just not saying anything. She probably is, if I'm being honest. Oh, stove was squeaking again. It's chirping away. Blake. I would not be surprised if she watches this back. But she's too busy watching Joey's back. Blake, it's like Yankees bottles. Like 3 propane bottles sitting right there. I mean, Yankee hat. Well, I mean, there is one around the corner too. If not, no, there might be 2 around the corner. I think there's just 1 around the corner yet. So we got a total of 4 bottles in here.
Keep them warm.
Yeah, Blake. The more you go in there and chat, the more they'll get to know you. That's what's nice about Joey's and Yankees is you go in there and you feel welcome. A lot of streams you go in there you just don't feel welcome because they don't engage with you. Talk about everything else, but you don't feel like you're welcome there. You know. But you go in Yankees streams, you go in Joey's streams, and you feel welcome there. Like you feel like you fit in, basically. That's what's nice about Yankees streams and Joey's streams. Good community going on there. Yeah, Blake. Uh, that's because Yankee is able to sit and watch the chat, but with Joey, he's driving, so he has chat off. And a lot of times when Joey is parked and able to look at the chat, you're not in there. That's so. I mean, there's people that they go in there and see where he's at. They know exactly when to come back, when he'll be watching chat. So they'll go out and say 15 minutes are we at the yard able to look at the chat. So they'll go out and so in like 15 minutes they'll be at the yard. 15 minutes they'll come back and use the chat where he can read it. So and you got that's how many people are good there. Don't worry, LS. We won't talk about it. We don't have anything to talk about yet. But yeah, you gotta be if you want Joey to know you more. You gotta be there in chat when he's reading the chats. Yeah, and that's the thing, Blake. A lot of people see with me being cyber school, I can jump in between classes or whenever. But if you go to public school or whatever, you can't just jump in. And that's a nice thing with channels like his is channels as big as his. They only do videos and shorts. They hardly ever do live streams. And he does live streams, engages with the audience, and that's how he that's how he got such a strong community. It's like everyone knows everyone. Hey, Floppy, what's up? Happy birthday, there, Floppy. There'll be a new number here in a couple hours. We both will. Like, I'm going to pick up the 400 with my grandpa's trailer a few weeks ago, and he put a 2-foot round hole in it. So now I gotta put a piece of plywood over it. Oh, 2-foot round hole in it. That's fancy. A little bit of weight reduction. No big deal. The less boards on it, the lighter the trailer will be. Better fuel economy. No big deal. You just straddle the hole if you can. Going pretty good here, Floppy. Also, thanks. Yeah, and Blake, if it has an oil leak, make sure to position right over the hole perfectly, so that way when the oil is dripping, it don't drip on the boards and make it slippery. It'll drip on the road, and then you don't have to worry about cleaning the mess up. Simple. It's nice when you don't have to worry about cleaning up later. Alright, Floppy. I'll probably be shutting her down here pretty directly. TLC was gonna jump on, but I don't think he's gonna get a chance to. It's official, Blake. And Blake, you said the axles were broke? There's always that last drop of oil somewhere. Just like 620 was parked for at least 6 years. Brought that thing home and it was still leaking. So oil never gets done dripping. Just where the 3-point hooks onto it. Well, if you have a powder welder, you can fix that if it's cast iron, which I'm sure it is. But LS, it's bedtime. Well, all right, see ya, LS. We're soon. I'm getting ready to shut it down here because, yeah. That'd be easier in the end to just replace it. Cheaper? Possibly by the time you get powder to powder weld it, you could just replace it. Be cheaper in the end. But depends how much a rear end is for. You have to do pricing. Find which way is cheaper if you have a torch with the powder welding nozzle. One. There you go. Powder weld it. But all right. Well, we've been going $127 for one of them. Jeez. That's that's up there. All right, we've been going for 2 hours and 5 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and shut her down here. So, thanks to all those who joined, and stay tuned for the next one. I don't know if I'll go live tomorrow. I probably will. But thanks for all those who joined and used the